The planning, reporting, and authorization of government spending takes place over approximately a one-year cycle. The government can't raise or spend money without the approval of Parliament. In this video, we will explore this cycle. So let's start with the Public Accounts of Canada. The public accounts include the government's financial statements, which capture the government's financial results for the previous year ended March 31st. The Statement of Operations shows the money the government brought in, mainly through taxes, and the money it spent on providing programs and services to Canadians. The Statement of Operations also compares what the government spent during the year, its actual results, to its budget. The budget is where the government sets out what it intends to spend and the revenue it expects to collect. Let's look back at the annual cycle of government expenditures to understand how Parliament authorizes the government to collect and spend money. The government provides Parliament with the budget before March 31st of every year. The budget is a plan. The authority to spend is granted through legislation passed by Parliament. The government uses interim estimates that are approved by Parliament to spend funds through the first months of the fiscal year. After the budget is presented, the government prepares the main estimates for Parliament's approval. The main estimates reflect some of the government's spending announcements in the budget and roll up the detailed annual voted expenditure plans of all government organizations to provide a picture of anticipated spending across government. The main estimates also provide information on statutory expenditures. Statutory expenditures have been authorized in the past by Parliament, so they don't need to be approved again. These amounts account for about 2/3 of the government's spending. As the government's needs change from what it had set out in the main estimates, parliamentarians approve supplementary estimates at different points throughout the year. Once Parliament authorizes the expenditure of public funds, government organizations go about the business of providing programs and services to Canadians. They keep track of the money they receive and spend and provide this information back to the Receiver General for Canada, who prepares the Public Accounts of Canada. In the public accounts, the government shows Parliament how it spent funds on behalf of Canadians. This reporting back to Parliament is an important aspect of the government's oversight and accountability for the spending of public money. Accountability to Parliament about spending is ultimately answering to each and every Canadian taxpayer.